Welcome back. Today we're talking about how to generate leads on YouTube. That's actually my business. I built my whole business around helping businesses generate leads on YouTube, and I'm going to show you how. So there are actually several things that you can do in your videos to make sure that they are better lead generators for your business. So we're going to cover all of them. We're going to talk about how to start your videos, how to keep your viewers watching all the way to the end. We're going to talk about what you can do to really develop a relationship with them, and then what you must do at the end of your video in order to develop a lead. So let's dive right in. Now, first of all, we're going to talk about what to do at the beginning of your video. And I also want to say, like, through the whole video, this is not a sales video. To generate leads, I don't want you to sell, and I don't want you to really promote yourself. And that sounds counterintuitive when you're trying to generate a lead, but I have a strategy that is going to pull people in that are searching for your expertise, right? So the type of people that I help are businesses that have their business based around their expertise. So this is a coach, a speaker, an author, a mentor. They have consulting, or they have courses that they sell, or they have books that I said authors. So if you have a business like that, there's a huge opportunity, because there are people all around the world that are searching for you. They just don't know you exist, right? They're going to Google or YouTube and they're typing in their questions, and there is a way that you can have people find you on YouTube and see you as their hero. And so all you do is you make how-to videos that answer their questions, right? You take these questions that people are searching online and you make videos to answer their questions. This actually becomes one of the best lead generators you can do on YouTube, okay? So that's the first thing, is you gotta do keyword research, and at the beginning of your video, you tell them the question that you're answering, right? So at the beginning of the video, you say, hey, welcome back. Today we're gonna be talking about how to get rid of strep throat without antibiotics. You start out the video with the question that you're answering of theirs, so that they know that they're in the right place and they're going to commit to watching your entire video. Now, something else that you can do is you dive into the content, is you can set some curiosity hooks. You'll notice that in this video, I did that. I kind of gave you a table of contents of a few of the things that I was going to be talking about. I didn't give away the secret, because it needs context. You need to paint the entire picture and really help people understand. And so then you deliver the first point, then you deliver the second one. Just make sure that you don't give away the secrets at the beginning of the video, because then they won't stick around and really gain the whole value and the whole understanding. The bulk of this video is you answering their question, and you're giving them value. You're giving away your secrets, your expertise for free in this episode. You're not promoting yourself. You can let people know, yeah, I've been helping people with these things for many, many years, and what I've learned is, right, and you're sharing that value, that expertise. And I don't want you to hold things back. If the answer to the question is 8 points, and you decide, oh, I'm going to share 4 of them, and then I'm going to charge you for the other 4, that doesn't work anymore. That gimmick kind of expired like 10, 20 years ago. It doesn't work anymore. In fact, it offends people today. But what's going to really help is you're going to share all 8. So at the beginning of the video, you might say, all right, this is actually an 8-step process. I'm going to share with you all 8 steps. Number 1 is talk about it for a minute. Number 2 is talk about it for a minute, right? Share all 8. When you get to the end of the video, they're going to feel really helped. They're going to recognize, wow, they just gave me all this value for free, and they're going to be appreciative of that. At the end of the video, I mentioned that there's something that you must do in order to turn this viewer into a lead, and that's you got to have a call to action. There's a few different calls to action that you can give. One of them is a free gift. So you might say, okay, if you found value in this video, if you enjoyed those 8 steps, I've got a free gift for you. I want to give you my book for free. You just cover the shipping costs, and I will send you this book for free. Or another example that's easier, like a PDF, you could say, all right, now that you've learned these 8 steps, did you know I've put this all in a template? So you can follow this and you don't have to worry about it. You can just fill in the blanks. I've made this in a PDF file that you can print, and I'll put a link to that below. So that this template is free. Just go ahead and find that link in the description below. So what happens is people will click that link. They'll enter their name and their email address so they can get that template. Or if it's a free plus shipping book, they have to enter their shipping address, their phone number, and their billing information because they're paying you for the shipping and that handling fee. That shipping and handling fee, I've seen people do at $7. I've seen people do it as high as like $9.97 for the shipping, and they're willing to do that because you're sending them a physical book and you've qualified them. That's actually one of the most valuable ways that you can generate leads because it qualifies them and it's done in such a way that they feel so well served. So I've just given you an entire course on like, what is this now, like 6 or 7 minutes on how to generate leads on YouTube. But you get their attention, you do the keyword research to pull in the right people, and you get their attention by letting them know what the title of the video is, and you give them value. You answer their questions, and you set those hooks so you keep people all the way to the end of the episode, where you give them that call to action, and you give away something else for free for them to become a lead. Now that's where the process starts. You've got to convert that lead, right? You can continue to nurture them through an email campaign, send them a few emails, giving them more value, and invite them onto a strategy session. That's where the lead becomes a customer. Now, I'm sure that you have a lot of questions, and I've actually made a training that goes into a lot more depth. And this is a free training. In fact, you can go to natesfreetraining.com and you'll learn this process in a lot more detail. You'll learn how to pick those titles that are going to have a built-in audience for your video. And you'll learn more about those curiosity hooks and how to structure your video so you keep people watching all the way to the end, and you'll get a lot more examples of these calls to action and how to do that. There's a lot more information that I couldn't pack into this video, like thumbnails and the length of your video and stuff like that. So go to natesfreetraining.com and I'll see you there.